Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome to the Nintendo Direct June 2026 reaction live stream. Yes, we sort of got sprung this kind of, well, not really at the last minute. The Star Fox Directs, that was at the last minute. But yes, I was sort of expecting this because, you know, we've had the PlayStation 1, we've had the Xbox 1, we've had the General Summer Games Fest, and although E3 in and of itself may have, like, fallen by the wayside and is no longer around, that's fine. We didn't really need it. I know some people liked it, but most people, I think, didn't. But, like, all of the game studios have kind of collectively agreed that although there's no E3, we're kind of just going to do all our directs and state of plays and whatever the hell you want to call it at the same time. Which, honestly, I'm all in favour of. You know, we're about halfway through the year, so they kind of got to set out their stool for the second half of the year. And it's going to be interesting, this Direct. This is the first, like, proper Nintendo Direct in, according to one video I saw, and I probably should have double-checked and had a look myself, this is the first proper Direct we've had in, like, 9 months. You know? We've had indie directs, we've had like individual game directs. We have not had just a generalized Nintendo Direct in 9 months, like almost a full year. And when you consider that we're in the first year of the Switch's life, well, we're actually out of it now, but we were in the first year of the Switch 2's lifespan, I'm like, you've really not been doing a lot for it, have you? Like, I do genuinely think that Nintendo are in that kind of, we had a successful console, we don't need to try for this one phase again. Like, the problem is Switch 2 is successful as well, and I'm worried they're going to start coasting if they're not careful. But I don't know. We will see. Because I was thinking about predictions and stuff, because I always like to try and predict what the hell I think is going to happen. I have no bloody clue, I'll be honest with you. And I got nothing. I got nothing. Hang on, let me bring up... This was my list of predictions. This is it. This is what I got. Star Fox. I think they'll probably have another little showcase of the Star Fox game. I know we had the Direct not too long ago, but it comes out later on this month, and so I think they'll just show, yeah, we'll probably do some Star Fox today. I think that's a reasonable expectation. I got nothing else in the yes, this is going to happen phase here. I got nothing. I'm trying to think. I've been racking my brain trying to think, what could we get? I know there's the rumored Ocarina of Time remake. I'm really not sure if I want that in the maybe section or if I want that in likely, because I've heard so many rumors about it, and it's like, is this confirmed at this point? Like, is the Ocarina of Time remake one of those, yeah, we know this exists, we just haven't been officially told yet? Or is this one of those ones where too much copium is running around and people have just started to believe something that was a rumor? I don't know. I genuinely don't know which way it could go on that front. So that's why I put it in maybe, because it might happen, and it'd be interesting. I mean, I like Ocarina of Time, but I think Twilight Princess is better. I'll be honest with you. I think Twilight Princess is one of, if not the best Zelda game in my mind. It's got its problems, for sure, but I think it's really fucking good. I mean, that's just me. I mean, if we get a remaster, because they did the HD remasters of, you know, Wind Waker and Twilight Princess on the Wii U, but I'm like, nobody played the Wii U. Please, give us Switch ports. We've been saying this since day one of the Switch. I don't know. Maybe we'll get it on Switch 2, but I doubt it. I've also got Metroid in maybe, because it's been a hot minute since we had any standard Metroid. And I am specifically talking standard Metroid, not Metroid Prime. Because obviously we had Metroid Prime late last year, which was good, don't get me wrong. But I'm like, what Metroid stuff could they do? In my mind, I've got 3 possibilities. One I think is relatively likely, could happen. 2, I don't know, maybes. The likely one is we could get a Switch 2 update for Dread. I think, running at a higher resolution, I'd say a better frame rate, but honestly, the frame rate in Dread was pretty solid from what I remember. I don't remember seeing any slowdown. So a Switch 2 port or update, at least for Dread, might be nice. I don't know if Dread's maybe a little on the old side for that, but I mean, I don't know. They do a Switch 2 update for anything these days. So a Dread update might be nice. The two sort of maybe ones kind of go hand in hand. It would either be Metroid 6, which is possible, although that's the least likely of the two in my mind. Personally, I'm wanting a remake of 3. I've been saying this for an age and a half, but I'd really love a remake of Super Metroid in the Dread engine. That would go so fucking well, I think. Because Super Metroid is one of those games that, while still holds up, does feel a little bit clunky when compared to games that came afterwards. I really like the tightness of control that you get in later Metroid games. 4 and Zero Mission for direct, sort of easier comparisons, but Dread as well. And I think a Super Metroid game in the Dread engine would be a really good idea. Whether we'll get it or not, I don't know. That's why it's in the maybe. So we might get something like that. I'm trying to think what other Switch games we could get updates for. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of Switch games. I'm sort of looking at my pile of them over the other side of the room, but I don't know what else we could get in terms of updates. I mean, Metroid Prime Remastered getting a Switch 2 update might be nice, but unlikely. That was a remaster that was really bloody good. That was such a good remaster, but yeah, I mean, getting that running on Switch 2 hardware would be nice, but not really a requirement, I don't think. But yeah, this is my point. It's I really don't know what to expect, because we've had Mario Kart. I suppose I could say a Mario Kart update in... I don't think we're going to get one at all. I think they're pretty much done with Mario Kart World at this point. They kind of just farted this thing out with that'll do it. This is my point where I say Nintendo kind of feels like in a that'll do thing. Because what are the games that we got coming up? There's probably games that I've forgotten about because I don't care about them. I suppose there might be some. What's that game called? The Tomodachi Life stuff. Hang on, what is it? Is it Tomodachi? I don't know. I don't play that. I literally don't care about the game at all. I know a lot of people have really been enjoying it lately, but it doesn't interest me. I've never played The Sims, and I have no interest in that game at all. So, it's just a thing of, it's really not my kind of game. But hey, if you like it, you like it. You'll see that I've put F-Zero and New Animal Crossing in the not gonna happen. F-Zero is a dead genre. Not genre. Franchise, I suppose. Because Shigeru Miyamoto has flatly refused to make another one. He just says, no, unless I come up with a really good idea, we're not making another one. And people are like, well, I've got a good idea. Yeah, but it's not my idea, is it? I really think that's why Miyamoto has been kicked off to do the movies. Because he's become a bit of a curmudgeon of the Nintendo Corporation, I think. Where it's if it's not his idea, you're not allowed to do it. I don't know. Me and one of my friends joke about that a lot. Because honestly, it doesn't feel that far off the mark for Miyamoto. I'm not saying he wasn't good in his day, but I think he's a little past his prime. So rather than taking him out back and getting rid of him or sending him to a farm, they send him to work on the movies instead. That's my personal opinion on it, but I don't know. The new Animal Crossing, though, we could get one, but I'm leaning towards they're probably going to save that for next year. They could surprise me. I could be wrong, but I don't think we'll see a new Animal Crossing until 27. Because I just feel with Tamagotchi Life, they don't want to step on that game's... Oh, why are you starting already? Shush. No, it's just... It started an early preview thing, don't worry about it. It's just talking about Yoshi's Mysterious Book. Yeah, sorry, ignore that. It's nothing you want. I mean, I can put it up on screen if you want, but it's nothing worth looking at yet. Early ads and all that stuff. Anyway, I got nothing else. Because I'm trying to think, like, what other genres have we got? We got Mario. Could there be another Mario game in the works? I don't think so. We haven't heard hide nor hair of it. And, like, the team that worked on Odyssey worked on Bonanza for a while, which is why I don't think we're going to get a Donkey Kong game either. And we've got the Yoshi game with Yoshi the Mysterious Book, which I don't know if I want to get that game. Like, it looks fun and it looks cute, but it also looks really simple, really short, and really basic. Like, and I'm not saying it's necessarily bad, but this kind of feels like it's along the lines of that Princess Peach Showtime game, where it's like, it's a nice idea, but you're kind of half-arsing it. Not in the sense that there's no effort in there, but it's just like, it's a small idea, and it should be bigger, is what I mean. But I don't know. I'm going to have to look into that and whether or not I'm going to get Yoshi the Mysterious Book. I haven't made up my mind if I'm going to get Star Fox, but I probably will. I do like Star Fox 64. It bugs the hell out of me that they keep remaking it over and over again. Although I have heard rumors that there's also another Star Fox game in the works, and that 64 is there to remind people that Star Fox is a thing, and then we're going to get swept up, probably not today, because they don't want to step on the 64's toes, but like maybe early next year we'll get another bigger Star Fox game. I don't know. That's just internet rumor. It's probably copium, let's be honest here. I don't really know what else to expect. So I'm thinking like other big Nintendo franchises. I mean, we'll get things that aren't like Nintendo stuff as well. You know, we'll get a lot of indie games popping up here or there. All this, that, and the other. So I'm trying to think, just in general, like what else could there be? And I really got nothing. I really, really, really got nothing. And I think they got to pull their thumb out for this, though. They've got to pull their thumb out for this direct. Because as I said, it's been 9 months since we had a proper full direct. And the mini directs have been okay. Like the sudden Star Fox direct was certainly a choice. I'll say that. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There seems to be anybody in the chat to ask for suggestions for. I know Jagoth is usually around, but he said he's had to go into work. So he's actually going to miss the stream today, which is a bit of a shame because he's one of my regulars. Okay. So what else? I suppose Luigi's Mansion. It's been a hot minute since we've had a Luigi's Mansion game. Luigi's Mansion 4 might be nice. I know we had the Switch port of Luigi's Mansion 2, which was like, I didn't like Luigi's Mansion 2. It's the only one of the series I haven't finished. 1 I think is a classic. 3 I actually really did enjoy, despite the somewhat annoying linearity of it all. Although I know even like 1... See, the problem is that Luigi's Mansion 1 is linear, but it doesn't feel as linear. Whereas Luigi's Mansion 2, because you're just going up floors of a hotel, it feels a lot more linear than it actually is. But Luigi's Mansion 3 has the hotel, But Luigi's Mansion 2 not only feels linear, it feels outright restrictive. Because not only do you have to do things in a linear order, even if you know what the next step in the sequence is, like not just because you played the game before, but because you've you've just worked it out because it's bloody obvious. It's a thing of that you still can't do it because the game will like pull you back and say, no, you've got to do that on the next one instead, you know? And it's like, just let me play the game. Stop hand-holding me every 30 seconds. And that's why I never liked Luigi's Mansion 2. I've never even finished. I don't think I got too far past the first mansion. I know the first mansion ends with like a giant spider boss. And then you go into like the plant mansion. But then the plant mansion has exactly the same problem where you keep getting just like hamstrung by this overbearing hand-holdiness. And it got on my nerves. And I didn't like it because of that. It also didn't help it was on the 3DS. Oh, that's a thought, actually. Speaking of the 3DS, a port of Samus Returns might be nice, going back to Metroid. Wouldn't have to be Switch 2. It could easily be Switch 1. I'd be fine with that. Because people have been asking for that for a while. Because we got the port of Luigi's Mansion 2, I'm like, come on. Samus Returns port? That'd be really good. So I don't know. I really don't know what we're going to get. I am going to go for a break in a minute. Pop to the loo and get a drink before we move on and watch the actual direct. They're currently advertising Tomodachi Life at the moment. How do you spell it? Tomodachi. I did spell it right, I think. Oh yeah, Splatoon Raiders. There's a series I forgot exists. Because now, you see, here's the thing. I'm a little on the fence about Splatoon Raiders because this is a single-player game, isn't it? Now, I've never played a Splatoon game, and I don't know if I'd necessarily enjoy it. But from what I understand, Splatoon Raiders is supposed to be a single-player game, isn't it? I think. So I guess we'll see. I don't know, maybe I'll look into it. It might be fun. I suppose, is Splatoon Raiders out? Because I was going to say, if it's not out, then we might hear more about it today, but I don't know. Hang on, let me look. Is Splatoon Raiders out? It is... No, it's in July. Oh, we might hear some Splatoon Raiders today then. Hang on, let me add that to the list. Splatoon Raiders. I'd forgotten about that. That's not how you spell Raiders. There you go. Okay. And now it's just talking about Wonder meetup in Bella Bell Park. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go for a quick break now before we get too much into the weeds. So we'll go for a quick break and we'll come back and we'll watch the direct. Then we'll do a bit of a post-direct thing as always. And yeah, I don't know. We'll just see where we go from there. All right, break time. Back in a minute. Okay, we're back. They're still playing the trailers. So I'm not gonna get the screen on board until after they've got the countdown. Assuming they even have the countdown. I mean, they might not. Maybe not. Guess we'll see. Yes, we know Donkey Kong Bonanza is out now. It's been out for a while. As has Metroid Prime 4. So much potential. It hit some of it, but not enough if you ask me. Don't get me wrong, it was good, but wasn't great. It didn't need to be great, but it would have been nice if it was. Ah, well. See, and right now they've got an Animal Crossing Switch 2 version thing. See, this is the thing. This is why we might not even get an Animal Crossing game on Switch 2, because You know, like they might think, oh, well, you've got, you know, New Horizons Switch 2 edition. You don't need a new Animal Crossing game. You've got the old one. Oh, hey, Entire. Maybe something with Pokemon? I mean, we could get an update for Pokopia, I guess. Or we could... I mean, we could get a new trailer for Wind and Waves, but it's not coming out till next year. So I don't know. So I don't know. It could go either way. It's still doing the adverts. Are they just not going to have the countdown timer anymore? I miss the countdown timer. Poor countdown timer. Being put out of a job. Not usually that close to Nintendo, so it's a bit hard for you to chime in. I mean, you can just chime in generally, you know, whatever, really. Gives me someone to react to, I suppose. Oh, look, Star Fox. Yes, we know that's on the way. Mario University was there, so maybe Pokemon is also close to one. I don't know what the Pokemon anniversary is. I actually don't know. Veronica on Switch 2? I mean, maybe. We have had the more recent Resi games on Switch 2 as well. Maybe. It could happen. You never know. Alright, let me bring up. Oh, there it goes. The presentation shall begin soon. Oh, good. Shall I unmute it then? Oh, well, it's not muted there. Okay, that's good. Prepare for eardrum bleeding. Don't know if we're going to need to... Let me just set it to about half, 2/3 volume, just in case it comes on loud. It shouldn't do. I may also need to mute it if bloody Just Dance decides to show up again. Silk Song DLC is probably something that might be announced. Haven't they already announced the Silk Song DLC? I'm sure we already heard about that. Chrono Trigger rumors? First I've heard about it. I mean, I wouldn't say no to a Chrono Trigger remake. That'd be nice.
Peggy 18.
Oh no, it's 18. Oh no, I can't watch this. I might be physically 18, but I'm definitely not mentally 18. Alright, let me know how the volume is, guys, because obviously I need to sort of adjust this as we're going. We shall see. Here we go! I don't really mind if it's a bit sort of quiet, because, I mean, you're here for me, not for that. Hello! Here's a game that's coming to Nintendo Switch. Well, just the first one? No, just the first Switch, apparently.
Hello. My name is Lowell Miss Reeds, and I'm known for my reading aloud skills and more.
Oh, this is Rhythm Heaven.
I'll show you the Rhythm Paradise Groove game.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we'd already had an announcement on this one. It was really funny because there was this one person online who'd predicted just Rhythm Heaven.
Rhythm Paradise
Well,
Groove.
it was Rhythm Heaven and Tamagotchi Live.
Playing this game is pretty simple. Just get into the groove and press the correct button.
We've been getting more rhythm games. I suppose we have.
It's not always the same.
The thing is, I suck at games like this. It's the main reason I never played Hi-Fi Rush either, because I'm like,
Find your flow,
you know,
and you'll be able to
I'm really bad when it comes to rhythm.
2, 3, 4, now. 2, 3, now.
I thought this was already out.
Now. 2, 3, now. Over 80 all-new rhythm games are included. And as you play through the game, you can unlock different modes. For example,
The kingdom's everlasting peace rests on your shoulders.
No. Why do they have to use such
Finally,
creepy
you're awake.
synthesized voices? It's weird. It's the same reason I don't like Tamagotchi Life. The voices are just disturbing as hell.
beat monsters.
To maintain the stance, you should try for some discount in Steam, but that's just you. You mean Hi-Fi Rush? Hi-Fi Rush is a game I will probably get, as you say, when it's on like a really big discount. Mostly because I know I'd suck at it, but at the same time I'm like, it does look like good fun, you know?
Will strike a chord against the foes you face. Groove on and tip the scales to victory.
Yeah, sure, okay.
It's time for the Who's Got Rhythm quiz show.
Plus, there are even more rhythm games in the lineup. Enjoy all
Oh,
of this while
goody.
playing solo. And
Dan, Emily, Leo, Sarah. We're under attack.
up to 4 players can enjoy.
I mean, I guess that's why they probably got the...
Note the timing and block the arrows.
Grab the snack at exactly 3 o'clock.
Okay.
Or aim for 3 o'clock on the dot.
Emily got the snack.
Uh-huh.
There are over 30 cooperative and competitive games to
You got into
play.
rhythm because of it. We getting a lot of knockoffs of this because there wasn't anything else like it for a while. That's
Or
fair.
with friends when Rhythm Paradise Groove.
Yeah, well, there you go. I mean, I guess if you're into that series, that's good. You know, it's nice that they're making another one. Again, not for me, but it's nice that we're getting it. And yes, that is just a Switch 1 game, although it'll probably have a Switch 2 version as well. Although, considering it's all 2D and stuff, I don't know what you could really do for a Switch 2 version. Alright. Okay, this is all for Switch 2, is it? And some that will also be available on both. Okay, that's fine. Headlines. Okay, what you got?
Master the way of the sword.
Yes, this is Onimusha.
Onimusha, Way of the Sword, a new entry in the Sword Play Action series, is slashing
I'm
onto Nintendo
sort of interested in this. I played Onimusha Warlords, the first game of the franchise, which was fun. It was nice enough, you know, sort of Resident Evil but with swords.
himself beyond measure.
I know that the second one had a HD remaster a little while back. I do need to get around to that.
And the powerful counterattack Isen.
You're kind of interested as well? Yeah, I'm probably going to wait to see what reviews are like when it comes out, but it could be fun. I don't know if it's going to maintain that this is kind of like Resident Evil vibe, or if it's just going to be like, nah, we just want to do Dark Souls now, you know? So I don't know. I'm on the fence about it.
Those that stand in your way. Onimusha, Way of the Sword.
Well, might be
launches
fun.
on Nintendo Switch 2, September 25th. Pre-orders begin.
I mean, even if they have changed it to be more like Dark Souls or, you know, all that lot, that's not necessarily a bad thing, but still.
Unwritten epic begins.
Oh good, another generic fantasy game. Oh, Dragon's Dogma.
Nintendo Switch 2.
Never played Dragon's Dogma.
A hero burdened with the fate of slaying the dragon who has taken your heart. In this expanded version of Dragon's Dogma 2,
I've heard good things about Dragon's Dogma 1 and 2, but I'm like, well, I've never played them. And looking at it, it looks like the kind of game that has way too much micromanagement in it for me. But I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know. Just as I said, from what I've seen of it.
In close range combat to a mage skilled in spell casting. Choose the vocation that fits your playstyle. Plus, you can lead up to 3 pawns, custom companions who act on their own. When taking on massive monsters, you can
Oh, hey, Shadow of the Colossus.
weak points. Fighting alongside your pawns is key to victory. In a world between dark and light, embark on an adventure and tell a tale all your own. What fate awaits the Arisen and their pawns? Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen launches on Nintendo Switch 2, October 9th.
Okay. Well, that's a nice one to have on Switch.
Otherworldly endeavors await in these games.
Do they now?
Earth has been driven to the brink of annihilation by mysterious life forms called the Nativa. Now, join Eve on her mission to save humanity and reclaim the planet.
Ah, celebrate.
Engage in
Didn't
high-speed combat that focuses
didn't the
on
sequel
timing.
to this get
Find your
announced
weapons
the other
and
day? Like at
enemies
the Summer Games Fest?
then strategically
We had
deploy them
Celeblade
to
2, I
the
think that was a thing.
situation. Can you save humanity?
I always look at these and I think, yeah, it's just another, you know, JRPG hack and slash game, and I'm just like, they all look the same to me.
Blast off in the 2-player co-op adventure Orbitals. Protect your home in an expedition across the galaxy. There are many interstellar areas to explore.
I don't think I've got any interest in this game, but I will say this. The visuals look amazing. Like, the 80s anime art style is so on point for this game. Like, it looks really, really good. But it's also a co-op game, so I am never in a million years going to play it.
Locally or online using GameShare. Work together and overcome the crisis of the cosmos. Orbitals launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2, September 3rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay.
Journey through the
Oh yeah, Rayman.
in this bold reimagining of Rayman Legends. When a shadowy villain starts spreading corruption,
I've never played a Rayman game. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing or not, but I've never played a Rayman game. No particular reason. I've just never played one.
new musical stages and enjoy more added content.
What?
The 4 players can go out on a limb
Okay,
in local
whatever.
co-op. You can also play a revamped version of Kung Fu using GameShare locally or online.
Some of the Rayman
Legends
games are really
retold.
good fun. Fair enough. As I said, there's no reason I haven't played one. I just kind of haven't. Maybe that one might be worth picking up.
For a big walk.
Isn't this part of...
Get lost with friends in
No.
this online co-op
What am I thinking
walking
of?
and talking adventure.
What is this?
Set off through a peaceful world, brimming with challenges, puzzles, and lots of things to discover.
Huh.
Enjoy the sights and sounds as you work together to find your way around. Use all sorts of tools to stay in touch. Can anyone hear me? And figure out new methods of communicating if you're in a pickle.
Thank you.
They might even be a little unconventional. And if you're not quite up to adventure,
I mean, this looks
you can always
kind of
jump
interesting, but
in
it's
the
multiplayer, and I'm like,
Enjoy the sunset. Dance the night away.
this is a remake. Oh, the Rayman game, I think, yes, that is a remake.
And kick it into the ocean. You know, the usual stuff.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Rayman game's a remake.
Controls, or hang out with friends using cross-platform play. After all, spending quality time together is the best part of a big walk. Strolling onto Nintendo Switch.
I mean,
2,
maybe
August
interesting, but I'd have to play it single player, because I have no
Seas of
friends.
the seas. Build your very own floating restaurant with the Straw Hat crew.
Yay, I
Cook up recipes.
literally have no interest in One Piece. I
craft the menu.
I know nothing about it. I don't want to know anything about it. I don't care.
Then serve your customers
So anything therefore connected to it is of no interest to me.
by searching for and collecting ingredients. You'll expand your menu offerings. Use devil fruit abilities to prepare piping hot steaks. Or whip up tongue-tingling tauntaun noodles. You can make all sorts of delicious dishes.
Honestly, this looks kind of like just generic shop simulator.
And expand it to attract even more customers.
Like, does the One Piece franchise desperately need this?
The series will appear. Mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2.
Overcooked with extra steps. It just looks like generic restaurant simulator, doesn't it?
One Piece Grand Gourmet.
I don't know.
Sailing onto Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 23rd.
I mean, maybe if you're into One Piece you might like it, although I can't imagine why. Oh, hello. Are we getting an update? Oh, I think we might actually be getting an update.
Keep adventuring in Pokemon Pokopia, even beneath the sea. Explore the world on the ocean floor with a free update.
Huh.
By using the new move Dive, you can enjoy life with Pokemon living under the sea. Plant grass, build structures, and expand your towns underwater.
Okay.
This free
You know,
update
I
is
did-
scheduled to release in August 2026.
I did think there was a lot of just water space in that game.
The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC is on the way. Discover
Seriously?
a brand new town, Bubbly Basin. There you'll find new furniture, new outfits, and new friends.
Did we...
The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
But what do we get in it?
One of the paid DLC, Bubbly Basin, launches this August. Part 2 and Part 3 will launch at a later date. Look out
Additional
for more
features and a new
details in
additional
the
town.
future.
I'll be honest with you. I don't think Pokopia was interesting enough to justify wanting an expansion for it, thanks. I'm not. I'm really not. I thought Pokopia was really boring. Alright, what else we got?
This is the Dagdan Empire, a prosperous land ruled by the gods. The capital, Daxian, plays host to the heroic games.
Oh, this is,
Which is granted one wish. Powerful fighters from
What is
across
this
the
called?
land have gathered to participate.
It's that tactic... Fire Emblem, thank you. Yeah, well, yeah, right before it came up. Fire Emblem, yeah. The JRPG tactic series that will not fucking die,
A young boy
no matter how much I want it to go away.
imprisoned father. Dietrich,
I swear, like, half
on the hunt for
of every direct is nothing but Fire Emblem.
a queen seeking to fulfill the long-held dream of her homeland.
And I have never cared less about the Fire Emblem games.
Guide whichever character you choose.
You
to
like
victory.
tactics games, but you never played Fire Emblem. I don't really like tactic games. You know, like, I don't mind them,
Different ways.
but I've never been a big fan.
Hone your techniques at the training grounds.
You don't know why you never went to Fire Emblem, you just always feel like there's so much better out there. There probably is.
I'm figuring it out. Recruit new allies. Or travel beyond Daxian's walls to gain experience.
Can I just not engage with the series at all, please?
How you spend your free time is up to you.
I mean, I guess if you want it, Fire Emblem.
Combat takes the form of turn-based tactical battles.
Fire Emblem, what was it called? Fire Emblem something, 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 I don't care.
And your unit's strengths on the battlefield. Plus, each of the 4 main characters comes with their own special techniques. By using these techniques to the fullest, you might turn the tide of battle.
Ooh.
Rejoice with me.
I feel like they're always talking about a Fire Emblem game.
The underworld.
It's like the second one comes out, the next one gets announced.
Promise one, who will route you here and guide the living to salvation. How did it feel to upheave the world? Begone from us, the darkest dark.
Well, I guess if you care, that's nice. I don't.
ファイアーエンブレム万世先行の発売日は9月17日です。通常版の他に
Alabaster Door might show up.
点がセットになった
Yeah, but it's in early access. I don't think it'll hit early access on Switch. But I am interested in that, but only once it comes out, because I know, as you say, it's from the Crosscode devs, which I really liked Crosscode.
Welcome to the next level of ninja battles.
What on earth? What is this?
The first part of Ninjala 2 is sneaking onto Nintendo Switch 2.
Ninjala?
After accidentally breaking a forbidden seal, you're stranded on an uncharted planet. Overcome the dangers lurking here to safely return to Earth in this open-world action-adventure. Use Ninja Gum to freely traverse this vast world in search of clues to get back home. You can also blow a bubble to float in the air. Defeat enemies blocking your path with weapons crafted from Ninja Gum.
What?
You can even summon buddies with Gum Ninjutsu to unleash powerful attacks. Additionally, up to 4 ninja can team up in local or
Why
multiplayer to
Gum?
cheat through tough battles. The first part of Ninjala 2, The Uncharted Planet, launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2.
Also, why is it just the first part?
The DK Challenge barrels in.
What?
Coming to Nintendo Switch Online on Nintendo Switch 2, the limited time DK Challenge event.
Oh.
Take on challenges across
It's one of those, is it?
games available with Nintendo
Pass. Hard pass.
Beating them, you can earn
Who
and
cares?
collectible digital challenge cards.
Oh, you can compete with other people. I don't want to compete with other people. Go away. Leave me alone.
Try out ones geared for beginners. Or take on developer challenges for something with a bit more punch.
No.
Rediscover Donkey Kong games, play challenges, and complete your card collection. DK Challenge can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch Online app on the home menu of your Nintendo
I don't have
Switch
that,
2.
and this is not going to convince me to get it.
Limited time challenges
Not now.
are
Not
until
ever.
November 1st. Plus, in the Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island and Emerald Rush paid DLC. A limited time collaboration with Super Mario Brothers is breaking through.
Oh, yeah. Did I even get that DLC? I don't think I even got that DLC. I forgot that it even existed.
Mario and Luigi.
I never
There are coins,
I never got past the... Well, no. I completed the first level of DK Bonanza, and then I got bored and never finished it.
Emerald Rush as you've never seen it before with a Super Mario Brothers twist. This limited time collaboration event will be
I mean, it
held
seemed fun enough. It just didn't really grab me, you know?
beginning later today.
Anything else?
From the creators of Vampire Survivors.
Ah, so it'd be Vampire Crawlers then.
領域展開
Maybe?
The latest game from the makers of Vampire Survivors, Jujutsu
No.
Kaisen Rumble Survivathon, casts a spell onto Nintendo Switch 2.
What is this?
8 players can compete online for the top spot in this Survivors Royale. At
What?
the start of a match, players don't battle directly. Instead, take down enemies on your own map to earn points. Each time you earn 100 points, you can add a rule to your run. including ones that hinder other players.
The,
The match culminates in a head-to-head final battle between the top 2 players.
they
Who will be the final survivor?
they made a battle royale out of Vampire Survivors.
Kaizen series appear. Characters can be unlocked just by playing. Battle online with players near and
I
far.
mean, I liked Vampire Survivors up to a point. I struggled to get into it, and then I played it for a good chunk, and then I thought, you know what, I've had my fill, and I just stopped, and I never looked back. And I haven't got Vampire Crawlers, because I'm not a big fan of dungeon crawlers. I like them, but no.
Storm onto Nintendo Switch
They're not
2.
like a favorite of mine.
Forsaken World, a looming
Oh,
darkness.
Lords of the Fallen 2. They finally actually got to 2, because we had Lords of the Fallen, and then we had Lords of the Fallen, and now we finally got Lords of the Fallen 2.
of humanity.
It took them a while, but they did eventually realize there are numbers beyond 1.
Lethal ranged attacks. Test your mettle against
I mean, it's just another Souls-like.
on your journey across the realms of the living and the dead. A hero must rise for a god to fall. Lords of the Fallen 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2.
Someone needs to make a Souls-like where everything dies in just one single hit.
Enter a darkly elegant world based on the story of
Oh, Lies of P.
in Lies of P.
I played a bit of Lies of P. I liked it enough, but I don't know, it's just all the Souls-likes over and over again just kind of get bored for me, I suppose. I haven't even got to the DLC. I don't think I even bought the DLC.
But know this, the lies you tell will alter your fate. Lies of P Complete Edition, which includes Overture, a prequel expansion to the main game, launches on Nintendo
Prequel? I
Switch
thought it was
2
a sequel. Oh,
August
okay.
6th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
That's fine, I guess.
The most recent entry in the legendary Devil May Cry series is slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch 2. Play as Nero, Dante, V, and Virgil, each armed with different battle styles, as you fight off hordes
Okay.
of demons and epic
I've heard
bosses.
that Devil May Cry 5 is really good. I've only ever played one Devil May Cry game, and it was the first. It did not endear itself to me, although from what I was told at the time, it's kind of the point. The first game is not that good, despite the fact that everybody apparently bangs on about it. I remember back in the day, everybody said that like Devil May Cry was the greatest game ever, and I play it and I'm like, this sucks. It's crap. But, I mean, as I said, I heard 5 is nice, so, you know.
Pre-orders begin
Again,
later
nice to have on the Switch
on
too.
Nintendo eShop.
Enter a mystical era deep in Japan's past. 6 souls determined to forge their own destinies.
So you're looking for some runaway ninja named Kisuke?
I still have some unfinished business in this world. I shall make him pay.
Let's show him we farmers have spirit.
You've sentenced me to die 7 days from now?
I'd start repenting if I were you.
And that's
Okay.
an RPG for the ages. What fate awaits those who wield the demon blades? Muramasa, Revenant Blades.
Looks kind of generic, but not terrible.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of these 3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are incoming.
Oh, well, there you go then.
All 3 games run at 60 frames per second, with 4K resolution in TV mode or Full HD in handheld mode. In-game cutscenes also have enhanced resolution and frame rate.
Cool.
Not only that,
I guess.
but you can travel on a high-speed vehicle in the first game. Control blades to fight mercenary squad battles in the second.
Okay.
And put your strength to the test against waves of enemies in the third.
Okay.
There's
guess.
also a variety of other content added to each of the 3 games. More details will be revealed at a later date.
Are these paid or are these just updates? These are going to be paid, aren't they?
The digital version of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, and the Upgrade Pack will be available later today. The physical version launches on July 30th. The Nintendo Switch 2 editions of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 will be available on the dates shown on screen.
So those are paid upgrades again. Notice it doesn't tell you the price. Oh, goody! Another bloody Xenoblade game. That's all we need. I own all 4 of the Xenoblade games on Switch. I've never played any of them. Oh good, we're also going to school! A JRPG that includes a school? Who would have thought it? Never seen that before, ever! That's the plague of JRPGs, isn't it? So is this just going to be Xenoblade Chronicles 4, maybe? It's Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Houses, that's what it is. How many? 6 suns? That's bloody greedy. So we're inside a Dyson sphere on this one? Genesis! What a generic title. Well, I know someone who's going to love that. A fairly generic JRPG story, I would imagine. That's all we get. Now, you doing tennis?
Welcome to Woohoo Island, home to all kinds of sports. Coming to Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, the latest game in the series. Use the Joy-Con 2 controllers as rackets, bows.
You know, I'm a little... It's weird to me that we had Wii Sports on the Wii, and then for years they never did anything with the franchise. And now suddenly they decided, oh yeah, this is the thing we're doing.
For the knockout in boxing. Make quick shots to keep your opponent on their toes. In table tennis. Aim for the center of the target and let that arrow fly. In archery. Enjoy rallies with different types of shots in tennis. Bump, set, and spike in volleyball. Roll the ball.
I was literally about to say, have we got bowling or not?
Big in bowling. Dribble, pass, and shoot to score in...
You've got to have bowling.
Adjust your shot's power, then swing your club in golf.
Where's snooker? Why does snooker never get a look in?
Battle with one thumb to hand your opponent a defeat in thumb wrestling.
What?
Ride through the course using mouse controls in skateboarding.
Okay, you cannot skate on grass.
Steer with handle.
Oh, oh no. Oh no. No.
And swing your club in golf. In skateboarding.
Don't do that.
Steer with handle.
No. No, it's died. Ah.
In skateboarding.
Hang on. I might be able to get it back.
Steer with handle.
Oh, it's just died. What the hell? Oh no. It's just up and died on me. Hang on. Might be able to get it back.
In skateboarding.
Come on.
In skateboarding.
I think it may have actually died.
Steer with handle.
Nope, it's gone. It's not my internet, is it? No, I don't think so. I need to find you. Hang on, can we get this?
Go over the rules. Hold down your opponent's thumb for 3 seconds, and you'll win.
Alright, I'm switching across to the American one.
Just shake the controller to break free.
I don't think we missed anything. It's just them explaining all the things.
Get bigger and stronger.
3, 2, 1.
You'll need this to clean.
Because I was using the European one.
Here's to a great thumb wrestling match. The thumb moves.
Okay. Well, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. It just died.
Let's have a good match. Oh, got him right away.
2, 1.
Oh, they broke free. All right. Let's try this. Oh, we bumped thumbs. Oh, go, go, go. Hold it. Oh, they broke free again. You have to keep them pinned.
Yeah, sorry, it's not working. I don't know why.
Wait.
Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. It just died.
I was worried for a second there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I use the UK one because it usually tends to be more stable. I guess not this time.
Hold on a second. That's not how it's supposed to go. It's okay. Everything's fine.
I'll keep that one on in the background in case it starts working again, but, that's weird.
Ooh, it's sparkling again. Now let's try. Oh, I got deflected.
Yeah, I didn't miss much. I didn't realize we were getting demos.
Wait a minute.
I think that's why the UK one... That's why the UK one died. It couldn't handle this level of cringe.
Please wait a little longer for Nintendo Switch Sports Resort.
Alright.
Let's move on to more headlines.
Survive a land ruled by dragons. The world of RuneScape comes to Nintendo Switch
Oh,
2.
RuneScape. Goodie.
An ancient power has awakened on the forgotten continent of Ashenfall. Explore a land infused with magic and uncover lost secrets on your journey to face the Dragon Queen. In this survival crafting adventure, delve into the mysteries of Ashenfall, amongst the ruins of fallen civilizations.
This has been on your radar for a while, but there's so many survival crafting games. Yeah.
To gather resources, craft gear.
I mean, you got this coming out, and there's also that, like, I think Valheim is hitting 1.0 soon, isn't it?
Battle, forge weapons, sharpen your skills, and face the danger that awaits. Survive the wilds.
And Enshrouded. Yeah, I suppose.
And challenge dragons in RuneScape Dragon Wilds, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 September 15th. Get on board for these games.
Power World hitting 1.0. Bam!
And play in the adorable world of Hello Kitty Partyland.
Sure, okay.
Join the party with a
Hello Kitty does Mario Party, I guess?
and several board games.
I found Power World kind of boring.
Sanrio characters to meet.
I don't know, maybe I'd like to say maybe the 1.0 version would be better, but I'm not gonna hold my breath on that.
And so much more. Hello Kitty Party Land launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo
I keep checking the UK one of the stream and it just died. Hey, there's Star Fox. Told you.
Blast off for adventure across the Lilat system with Fox McCloud and his crew.
Well done, Fox.
A battle for the fate of the galaxy begins. Star Fox launches on Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, I figured we'd just get a short little
a free demo that includes a
thing.
tutorial, and one of the game's opening stages will be available later today.
Oh
on
goody.
Nintendo.
I'll just wait for the game, thanks. I've played this game like 4 different times already. Trust me, I'm fine.
Resonates within the crystals.
Alright, what we got? I mean, it looks very nice, I think.
Get ready for the first Final Fantasy game in HD 2D, Final Fantasy Resonance.
Ooh.
This is Lapis, a vast world.
You have my attention.
The power of crystals. But after the invasion of the Veritas, this once thriving world lies on the brink of annihilation. Now Rain, a knight of Grandshelt, must journey across the realm
That's
with
not
his
how you spell that.
companions to stop the Veritas. In thrilling turn-based battles, call upon visions, iconic Final Fantasy heroes from other worlds to take down monsters. Can you uncover the truth behind the Veritas?
Actual
and the secrets
turn-based Final Fantasy game?
Final Fantasy Resonance.
Alright.
is on the Nintendo Switch
You have
2,
my attention.
Nintendo Switch systems.
You had fun with Octopath. I haven't played either of the Octopath Traveler games.
A weird, whimsical world is waiting.
I've heard good things about them, I just
Piku
haven't got around to it.
in a new 3D puzzle exploration adventure.
Who?
What do giant fruit, malevolent robot frogs, and an all-powerful potato have in common? Nothing. Other than a shadowy conspiracy, of course. Meet a cavalcade of
What?
curious characters, each with their own problems and puzzles to solve. But beneath this seemingly happy world lies a sinister plot to squeeze the locals for all they're worth. Time to join the resistance. By using Piku's surprising abilities, help solve the people's problems in surprising and downright oddball ways. Feeling baffled by these affable denizens?
Yes.
Embrace these strange encounters and bring about an ultimate understanding. And in this sequel,
I'd say this game looks very basic, but I think that's supposed to be the point.
secrets of this vivid, colorful world. Get ready to wander, solve, and gossip in Piku Niku 2. Launching on
I
Nintendo
haven't even heard of the
Switch 2
first one,
next
but
year.
okay.
Prepare for an all-new
I was gonna say, is this Dragon Quest?
monster-filled
Oh yeah, Dragon Quest Monsters. We got this earlier, like in one of the previous things. Was it in the Summer Games Fest we got this, or was it in something else?
themselves lost in the kingdom of Witherwood. There they gain the power to turn monsters into friends. Spot a monster you fancy? Scout it! Win it over and it'll fight by your side. And that's not all.
I'd say it's Dragon Quest does Pokemon, but I'm fairly certain Dragon Quest Monsters was before Pokemon, so they have a right to it.
Fearsome of foes, with a team that's uniquely your own.
Oh yes, a team that's uniquely your own.
Adventure
I mean, I've never played a Dragon Quest Monsters game. I've barely played any Dragon Quest game, so I don't know.
Dragon Quest monsters. The withered world.
I mean, it might be fun.
About time you got here.
Oh, is this Duskbloods? Yeah, this is Duskbloods. I forgot about that.
On the ancient blood sovereign's honor.
I was really interested in it, and then I found out it was an online multiplayer game, and I was like, way to kill the mood.
You're finally here. Worthy spirit.
Do we have a date for that yet? Oh, closed network test. Summer! That narrows it down. Don't care.
How was that? Next, we have more news about an upcoming treasure hunting game.
Treasure hunting?
Hey everyone, here's some fresh news about Splatoon Raiders.
Hey!
Single-player focused adventure. Check out this neat little place, the hideout ship out on the water. There's Deep Cut, a trio of swashbuckling musicians. And this scrappy individual? That's you. Let's call this handy youth the Mechanic. The four of them are using the hideout ship as their hub, hunting for treasure across these landmasses.
Be interested in this.
Alright, time for a quick dive.
I don't know, because I've never played a Splatoon game, but this is single player, so it's more up my alley.
But there's a bunch of aggressive creatures called salmonids in the way. And when you get too close, they'll attack immediately. The salmonids aren't pushovers either, so you shouldn't go it alone. That's where this comes in, the Exploration Bot. A member of Deep Cut pilots it during your treasure hunts and attacks automatically.
Oh.
Launches you in the air for extra height. And even gets out of the bot to unleash special moves like this. You'll also get support in the form of gadgets.
Mm-hmm.
There's one that continuously fires ink after it's placed. Another that slices through enemies. Another that spins ink around you, and more. And the best part, you can use them together. It'd be nice if that made things easier, though. So to recap, do not underestimate the salmonids. Yikes, this is tougher than it looks. But the salmonids aren't the only powerful ones around here. Through battles, you, the Mechanic, will also get stronger by leveling up. And you can customize all sorts of upgrades to fit your playstyle. Oh, looks like time's up. There are even more details to cover in the upcoming Splatoon Raiders Direct, airing on June 30th.
Okay.
And in the smart device app Nintendo Today, see the story events leading up to Splatoon Raiders with daily comics ahead of launch. Plus, in collaboration with this game, there's going to be a special Splatfest in Splatoon 3. The theme looks like it's about Splatoon Raiders. Details will be announced here. Look out for more info in the future. Don't forget to check this out too. See ya!
Oh, it looks like the UK one started working again. Bit bloody late now, we're almost done.
So what did you think? Splatoon Raiders is just around the corner. We'll also be releasing new Joy-Con 2 controllers inspired by Deep Cut.
Oh, good.
We hope you're looking forward to it. Let's see some more headlines.
What? You've only got 5 minutes left. What on earth? Oh. On a scale of 1 to 10, is it okay if I say I do not give a shit about this game? Like, at all. I do not care about Deltarune. I do not care about Undertale. The internet has ruined them both.
me, O kingless. Whosoever hath truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
This is another Fire Emblem game, isn't it?
Inhabited by 8 tribes. The next king shall be decided by the will of the people. By decree of the king, as his face floats in the sky, the tournament for the throne begins. As the realm grapples with its first ever election, those vying for the throne put their plans into action. As one of the throne's candidates, you'll travel across the kingdom, forging bonds with compelling characters along the way. Various enemies stand in your path.
This battle's ours.
There are monsters.
See, all these JRPGs look the same. It's like this looks like Fire Emblem. This looks like Persona. It's like they're all the same thing.
And change the world in Metaphor ReFantasio, launching on the Nintendo Switch 2 system, November 12th.
The art style, I know.
Create, explore, survive.
Is Minecraft only just on Switch 2?
A dedicated Nintendo Switch 2 version of Minecraft is on the way.
Okay.
Dig into your Minecraft adventure on Nintendo Switch 2 with support for vibrant visuals. And embark on a journey across a world with enhanced lighting and shadow effects.
Yay.
Plus, Nintendo Switch worlds can be carried over, so you can pick up right where you left off.
God, I haven't played Minecraft in ages. I should do that. I should play Minecraft again sometime.
This year.
Okay. So what else? Is this just your generic sort of... Yeah, this is Scissor Reel, isn't it? It is what it is. I don't know. Again, it's just another hack and slashy JRPG. It looks the same. Oh, you see, another hack and slash JRPG. Do not care about Warhammer. You know, I thought that looked like Observer. I wasn't sure. That's an old game. Like, that's a really old game at this point. Oh god, Daisy? Is that still a thing? I remember when that came out. Metal Gear Solid Volume 2. Fair enough. Rise of the Tomb Raider. Fair enough. Tales of Eternia. I've played a couple of the Tales games. I've never finished one. Oh goody, fitness boxing. Yeah, I guess. Ever Bloom? What is this? Oh, is this just like Animal Crossing, but not? Probably, yeah. Oh, good. Final Fantasy 14. I don't care. Alright, what's that last one going to be? Oh. Kingdom Hearts? Seriously? Is this... Hang on.
3 collections of Kingdom Hearts
right.
are coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
So it's the big versions then, is it? I mean, yeah, it makes sense.
Befriend all sorts of magical allies and battle enemies in action RPG combat.
Aren't they still working on 4?
Or experience them for the first time alongside Sora and his friends as they fight the darkness. If you have the cloud versions on Nintendo Switch, you can transfer your existing save data to these Nintendo Switch 2 games.
But you still have to pay for them, right? It said you can transfer data. It didn't say you were getting the 2 versions for free.
Bundle with all 3 compilations. Kingdom Hearts Collection 1 through 3 also launches October 8th. Additionally, a free demo of Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Anything else?
この世界の構造はとても複雑で、
Okay.
私たちが定義する光と闇を
Oh, is this a
したものを
Kingdom Hearts 4?
想像しなかった。でもそれを定義するものがこの世界に来たことで、この世界にも私たちの定義する闇が現れた。
I guess Kingdom Hearts 4 going to Switch as well. Which, I mean, I guess is good if you're a Kingdom Hearts fan. I played the first game, and I liked it. I played the second game, and I liked it. But then the series hit every single console under the sun, and I wasn't able to keep up with it. So I haven't quite got around to getting back into it again yet. I should, but I just haven't yet. I mean, other than being uncannily realistic, it just looks like more Kingdom Hearts. Make of that what you will, I suppose. Available at launch. It's hitting Switch 2 as well. Ah, that's nice, I guess.
Next is our last announcement.
Alright.
Please take a look.
Ocarina of Time remake, what do you think? This is the big one, I suppose.
Long ago, there was a land called Hyrule, created by beings of supreme divinity. At the very edge of this kingdom, there lay a small forest.
Right.
Within it, an ancient solitary tree quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest.
Feeling very Ocarina of Timey here.
These forest dwellers were called the Gokiri. Each had a fairy companion, and they lived out their innocent lives in these woods.
Yeah, Ocarina of Time remake.
However, there was one particular boy who did not have a fairy.
Yeah. And he sucked because of it. He shouldn't have the piece of the Triforce inside him yet. It hasn't happened in the timeline. Yeah. And that's all we're getting. Oh, this year at least. But is that it? You're not actually going to give us any more?
Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time will be reborn on Nintendo Switch 2. More details will be announced in the future, so please look forward to that.
That's it?
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Earlier this year, Devon-san was appointed as the new president of Nintendo of America. We'd like to conclude this presentation with a few words from Devon-san. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Koizumi-san. Hi, everyone. I'm Devin Pritchard, and after 20 years at Nintendo, one of my favorite things about gaming is still that moment I get to try something new. I watch the trailers, I hear about a game, but the moment I pick up a controller, that's when it all comes together. And for me, that's what games have always been about. Those little moments that surprise me and allow me to immerse myself in different
No
worlds.
one cares.
You can read about a game, you can watch a trailer, but nothing beats seeing it for yourself. And that's a big part of what Nintendo Treehouse Live is about. Getting a closer look, hearing from the teams, and spending more time with the games themselves. So let's get to it. We've got a new Nintendo Treehouse Live ready to go, with a few games I hope you find interesting. And if you enjoyed Splatoon Raiders in today's Nintendo Direct, this July at San Diego Comic-Con, we'll have the game playable on the show floor.
Oh, goody.
Because at the end of the day, I think the best way to understand a game is to pick up the controller and play. Thanks for watching. I'm really looking forward to sharing more of what I love about games and bringing those experiences to all of you. And now it's time for Treehouse Live. Over to you, Teen.
Okay, well, I'm not really interested in the Treehouse. I don't really watch those. So we're gonna pause. Well, there you have it. That was, wasn't it? I think I want to say that the UK one did eventually catch up with itself. It seemed to. I was sort of had it on a spare screen, but whatever. I don't know why that died, but it didn't look like I missed anything bad. Okay, I'm going to go for a quick break because I do need to use the bathroom, and we'll do a quick sort of wrap up talking about the things that I feel were vaguely important when I get back. So see you in a sec, guys. Right, we are back. Okay, then. So yeah, going back through the... hang on, let's see. Here we go. So yeah, we started off... We had Rhythm Heaven, which again, it's like, if you like it, that's cool, that's fine. There wasn't really anything I really wanted to like look at again, I guess. I'm a little curious, because something you mentioned... If I can find it. Pokopia, right? Let me listen to this bit again. Hang on. We had this.
Keep adventuring in Pokemon Pokopia, even beneath the sea. Explore the world on the ocean floor with a free update. By using the new move Dive, you can enjoy life with Pokemon living under the sea. Plant grass. Build structures.
So...
And expand your towns underwater.
Is it a free update?
The update is scheduled to release in August 2026. And there's more. The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC is on the way. Discover a brand new town.
Oh, right. So the underwater stuff, or at least the ability to go underwater, is part of the free update. But the new area, Bubbly Basin, that's the paid bit. Right, that's what I was confused about. Right, yeah, you're right. You weren't, you didn't miss here. I think, yeah, the ability to go and build underwater, that is something they're adding in the free update. But they're also including a new area, which is part of the expansion pass. That is, okay, that's fair, I guess, I suppose. I mean... Honestly, as I said, I wasn't really into Pokopia. Like, I'm currently partway editing through my series to slap it up on YouTube soon. If you watch me play through that, you can see how I just slowly get more bored and more fed up with the game the further down the trek of it I go. It's really boring. It's really grindy. It's like the game just keeps expecting you to just make these incredibly fussy Pokemon happy, and they keep just demanding more stuff from you. And it's like, you're doing it in order to increase your happiness level, and it never works. And it's like, feels artificially slow. It is very artificially slow. Sometimes you will set the Pokemon like building something, and this building will be done tomorrow. So you might as well just put the game down then and not bother coming back. You know, it's like... It is one of those games where they just put in arbitrary time limits. Again, it's like Animal Crossing like that, you know? You had to deal with that in Power World. From what I remember, this is probably worse than Power World. Because at least in Power World you could like wander off and do other things. In this one... I mean, okay, technically, yes, you can wander off and do other things, but I feel like there's less stuff to do. You know, I'm not saying Pokopia is bad. I just personally found it very boring and grindy, but that was me. It is what it is on that front, you know. So, your mileage may vary. Like, it's not a bad game. I just thought it was really boring. So, yeah, that was that. Then we had yet another... Well, I say yet another. They have announced this one before. Then there was Fire Emblem. Like, who the hell cares? I sure as hell don't. I know someone is going to be going absolutely nuts for the Xenoblade game. I've got a friend who's, like, hardcore into Xenoblade Chronicles as a series. So the fact we're getting another... Was it Xenoblade Chronicles, or was it just Xenoblade, actually? We had Lords of the Fallen... Where was it? Yeah, it was just Xenoblade Genesis. So it wasn't Xenoblade Chronicles. Because I don't know if the Xenoblade series and the Xenoblade Chronicles series are the same. Because I know that Xenoblade Chronicles 1, 2, 3, and X are all supposed... I think they're all supposed to be set in the same world. But I don't know if the Xenoblade, like non-Xenoblade Chronicles games are. So I don't know. Maybe because my friend's big into Xenoblade Chronicles. I don't know if they'd be big into just basic Xenoblade. You know, basic without the Chronicles. But I don't know on that front. I mean, it doesn't interest me. It's just more... freaking anime JRPG stuff, and that's all we ever seem to get on the Switch. Like, it's like a few years back when everyone was complaining that all we were getting was farming sims on the Switch. We weren't, okay? In the Direct where people kept complaining about that, we had 3 farming sim games and 5 anime JRPGs. Like, you're looking at the wrong problem here. As far as I'm concerned, anyway. Yeah, then we had the Wii Sports, which I missed a bit of, but I don't think I missed much. Just, what's his name, embarrassing the shit out of himself. We had a brief Star Fox bit. Free demo, I guess. You know, nice to have a free demo if you're interested in that. Which is fine. Yeah, there was, where was it? Oh yeah, Final Fantasy Resonance. Now, this is interesting. This is... yeah, like 2.5D. Also looks like it's got like big cutscenes as well. I'm not entirely sure. It looks nice. And it's like, I'll never say no to like another turn-based you know, Final Fantasy game as opposed to anything else. I don't know. There's a small bit in the Final Fantasy game that actually made you a bit uneasy when they said summon the warriors from other Final Fantasy games, etc. I mean, it kind of give you a whiff of gacha and online service. I mean, it didn't mention that. I don't know. That's something we'll have to like look at online. I don't know what this meter here at the top of the screen is. I mean, I'd say it's like a turn order thing. I don't know. I mean, it looks like your sort of standard turn-based kind of thing, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't really give a lot of looking at the battle system. I'm not sure, because you got HP and MP. I'm looking down here under the paused thing, where it looks like there's bars, but I don't think that's like a turn-based thing. It could be that this is your turn order somehow. Because this and this look identical. Huh. So I'm not sure. Like, why would... Maybe, like, this is just the turn order for this turn, and that's the turn order for next turn. In fact, yeah, that's probably it. This is your current turn order for this round, and then this is the next round, and maybe things you do or that the enemy does in this round can affect what happens here. To kind of, like, clue you in and stuff like that. That I could see. And, like, maybe these things here at the bottom are more like a... like a special meter or something like that. Yeah, I could see that being a thing. Yeah, maybe. Although, I don't know why that's only up in the middle there. Not sure. It looks interesting. I don't know. Let's have a quick mooch online. Anything? Probably nothing up yet. Brave Exvius? What is Brave Exvius? So I'm looking online and people are comparing this to Brave Exvius, whatever the hell that is. Brave Exvius is a free-to-play role-playing game. Oh, it's an Android mobile game. People are comparing it to that? Oh, with a mobile, live service mobile game. Yeah, looking at it. Yeah, I can see that. So I think people are comparing that more to the visual style than anything else, rather than this is the same game. So I think that's just people comparing rather than anything else. Which apparently people really liked. Like, according to this thing I'm looking at, apparently people really liked it. I don't know. I don't play mobile games. Doesn't say anything about... Yeah, it doesn't say anything about it being like a gacha game or anything like that. It seems to just be, yeah, it's just a single player game, as far as I can tell, anyway. So it might be worth looking into. You know, as I said, I never played Octopath Traveler, but it might be fun. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. We can always see. Then there was that weird game, several weird games. Dragon Quest Monsters. I've never played a Dragon Quest Monsters game, so I don't know if they're any good or not. There was Dusk Bloods, which we're still waiting on, apparently. And then we got Splatoon Raiders, which I'm like, I don't know. I'm a little on the fence about it, personally. Like, I like the idea of it, but I'm not sure if I'm going to like the implementation. The fact that they seem to say, oh yeah, the game's really hard. I'm like, why? Why do you need that? But I don't know. Maybe it's... Because the fact that they said, oh yeah, and you've got this, your friend, your ally, who can be there with you all the time. It sounds like they really want to push this to being a multiplayer game and had to, like, restrain themselves to not make it multiplayer, you know? I don't know. I guess we'll find out all in good time. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm on the fence about it, but maybe it'll be good, maybe it won't be. I'll keep my eyes close to the ground for that. And then, of course, we had... Wait for it. Kingdom Hearts 4. Yeah, fine, whatever. Then we had Zelda. We had the Zeldas. Which doesn't tell us fucking anything. Like, this is probably not what the game looks like. I mean, other than the fact that the Link here looks like he's a literal baby. He looks like he's 2 years old. Like, this tells us nothing about the game other than it exists. Like, you could have given us at least a tiny little nugget of gameplay, or at the very least an in-engine shot. This cannot be in-engine. Like, this cannot be an engine. I know it doesn't say, oh, not representative of final game. I refuse to accept that this is what the game is going to look like. It looks too uncanny. It's also interesting. Okay, firstly, okay, two things actually. From a lore standpoint, Link should not have this mark on his hand because Link does not get the Triforce as a part of his character until after the second part of this. Well, no, until after the first chunk of this game. He doesn't get it until he becomes adult Link, because it's only once Ganondorf touches the Triforce that it separates into 3 in Ocarina of Time. He should not have this on his arm. Now, I am fully aware that the lore of Zelda is pretty much whatever the fuck you want. It doesn't matter. But I'm still going to point out its inconsistencies. So yeah, the other interesting thing, they're not calling it a remake. Like, we're all going to call it a remake. They are not. It's not a remake, and it's not a remaster. So what is it? What's it going to be? Because I'm wondering, is this going to be a thing where, like Spyro Reignited, or like, you know, the Crash Insane Trilogy, where it's literally the exact same game, you know, polygon for polygon, but with shinier graphics, you know? I don't know which way they're going to go with it. And it's like, here's the thing, because they're not calling it a remake. That's what's setting off the red flag in my brain. If they were saying remake, then I'd be like, oh, okay, so it's a full-on remake. If they were saying remaster, then we'd be like, okay, well, it's going to be the same game, but with a shinier coat of paint, and maybe, you know, maybe some, like, quality of life touches. The fact they're not calling it either kind of worries me. Although, I'm thinking about it. Did they call Link's Awakening on Switch 1 a remake? They didn't, did they? They just called it Link's Awakening. Huh. I'd have to walk over to the other side of my room to check that. Because, yeah, I think they just called it a... Huh, they didn't... Yeah, they just called it Link's Awakening. They didn't call it a remake or a remaster. Well, okay. I'd say it's technically closer to being a remaster because it is very faithful to the original. But there are, like, new bits in it as well. And some things have been changed for, like, optimization and, you know, not forcing you to miss stuff that you might otherwise miss. So, yeah. I don't know whether this is going to be a remake or not. But as I said, I'm looking at the visuals and I'm like, it looks a little uncanny to me. But this might not be an engine. This could just be a cutscene for, like, representative sake. But they're not saying it's a cutscene for representative sake. They're not saying anything really other than it exists. Also, this year, like, they're announcing it, but they're not giving us any gameplay. But they're also saying, yeah, it's coming some point this year. My guess is this is going to be October, November time, maybe. Because I'm like, it is really funny. I don't know if you've seen any of those pictures online. September is so stacked for games. October is dead, and November has GTA 6. And that is it. It's like all the games are too scared to go up against GTA 6. Ocarina of Time might pull that off. Now, I'm not saying that it would outsell GTA 6. I think GTA 6 is just going to be a big game. For the record, I've got no interest in GTA 6. I've played several of the Grand Theft Auto games, and I have found them nothing but snorefests. They are so dry and so boring. I literally just do not care, you know? So, I don't really care about GTA 6. So we're just going to have to see what happens. But it would be hilarious if this game actually also came out in November. Because Nintendo doesn't give a shit what anybody else does. They do what they want to do, and as far as they're concerned, they're happy doing it. You know? But it would be really, really funny if they did, like, butt up against GTA 6. Because you have to think that, like, would there be a lot of crossover between people who want to play Ocarina of Time remake, remaster, whatever the hell it's going to end up being, and GTA 6? And I'm like, well, kinda. Most of the people who play GTA are the people who played, like, GTA 3 back on the PlayStation. GTA 6 might get delayed. That would be so funny. That would be really funny if all of these games have, like, gone for September and are, like, butting heads with each other to avoid coming out at the same time as GTA 6, and then GTA 6 gets delayed. That would, oh god, that would be the funniest thing ever. Oh, Rockstar, please, just delay GTA 6 by, like, a month. Just for fun. Please, that would be so funny. Oh god. That would be really funny. Yeah, so, I mean, not a terrible direct, but I can't necessarily say I'm, like, super excited for anything. Like, what's here is fine, but honestly, I'm like, it's, like, okay. But I can't say I'm, like, super duper uber hyped for it or anything like that. There was nothing there that really made me go, oh, I've got to race out and get that. Like, you know, Star Fox, yeah, that looks good. I'll probably pick that one up. Splatoon Raiders is a maybe for me. Ocarina of Time Remake, I want to see more of it before I make a decision. A Final Fantasy Resonance, I'll probably more likely get that on PC or something like that than Switch. But again, nice to know that it exists. Beyond that, there wasn't really much for me, you know? Like, yeah, it's just like, it's fine. I'm going to be curious what other people are going to be saying about this, because obviously I'm doing my own thing right now, so I'll be interested to see other people's reactions, but, yeah, it's just a fine direct, like, nothing special or amazing, and no really big things, like Ocarina of Time Remake, sure, but it's like, we've got no date for that other than this year, which gives us 6 fucking months to wait. No Metroid news, which was whatever. I mean, that was a kind of a punt anyway. Mario Kart World update, that was a punt. Honestly, I think they've kind of abandoned Mario Kart World. Yeah. Yeah, like, I mean, in terms of the likely things, Star Fox and Splatoon Raiders I called. I did wonder if there's going to be a Tamagotchi Life update. We might get one later on in the year, I suppose, more likely. Obviously, Ocarina of Time Remake. No Metroid, no Mario Kart. And I did say no F-Zero or Animal Crossing, and I was 100% right by that. But I think we all know F-Zero is dead. You know, we had F-Zero 99, and that's it. You've had your once a decade F-Zero game. You can wait another 20 years for the next one. So yeah, like, not terrible, but not great either. It's just kind of, I feel like we're just existing with the Switch 2 at the moment, and I feel like we don't have anything really big, and it just kind of sucks. I think like we need more, and this was not it to me. F-Zero come out after Half-Life 3. Yeah, well, maybe. It could happen, but I doubt it. It would be funny. It would be funny, but I don't think we're going to be getting Half-Life 3, because I don't think Valve really care about Half-Life, and I'll be honest, I like Half-Life. I like Half-Life 2. If we never got a Half-Life 3, I think I could live with it. Like, I don't think it's a requirement at this point. There are plenty of other really good first-person shooters out there that can take its place. You know, I mean, in terms of, like, linear story-focused shooters, my next one that's really big on the horizon is Metro 2039. That one I'm really looking forward to, because I love the Metro series. 2033 it had a few rough edges, but was really good. Last Light was so solid, and Exodus was just, what a way to end a trilogy. And of course, now we're starting up what I'm going to assume is a sort of a new story set. I never played the VR game, but I don't think that's going to be required. I'm not a big fan of VR. VR is just gimmicky to me. It's why I've never finished Alex. I think I played like the first act of that, and then I kind of just got bored. VR is just, it's not something that grabs me. I just don't care that much about VR games. They're fun, but that's all they are. They're just fun little gimmicks, Been a lot of rumors for Half-Life 3 coming with the GameCube. Yes, but then people have been predicting Half-Life 3 ever since Half-Life 2 Episode 2 dropped. In fact, people have been predicting Half-Life 3 since Half-Life 2 dropped. So, I just, people have just been wanting Half-Life 3 for so long. If it happens, it happens. Fine, great. I'm sure I'll play it. If it doesn't happen, as I said, I can live with it. I'm okay living in a world that doesn't continue Half-Life. We don't need it. We really do not need it. It's nice if it exists, but I wouldn't call it a requirement. And let's be honest, the expectation for a Half-Life 3 would be so high, it would never live up to that hype. Not in a million years, It's kind of why I think GTA 6 is probably going to fall on its ass as well. Everybody's hyped as fuck about this, and it's just going to be a solid game. It won't be perfect. And I think a lot of people are going to fall down because of that. Yeah. I think the only way you could live up to that level of hype with Half-Life 3 at this point is to not trailers, is to, not have any trailers, not have any announcements, to have absolutely no way at all to live up to any kind of pre-release hype. They would just have to drop it. Oh yeah, by the way, Half-Life 3 available now, during a trailer or something. So people literally have no time to get overexcited before they play it. But I mean, even the several hours it would probably take to download the game to Steam would probably be too much for most people. So, I don't know. GameCube exclusive. I hope not. I hope not. I don't know. But, I mean, that's a problem for future me, I suppose. I think I'm going to leave it there. Because my voice is starting to get a bit rough. And, so yeah, general thoughts overall. It was a fine direct, but I wouldn't say it absolutely, wowed me or won me over or anything like that. It was just another, yeah, this is fine. And that's it, It's just a perfectly fine direct with a few games for everybody, but nothing really special. I think I probably had more games I like the look of in the Summer Game Fest, but then there was a lot wider area in the Summer Games Fest. I did hear that in the Xbox One, we're getting a brand new Spyro game. Brand new Spyro game made by Toys for Bob. And I'm like, you have my attention. But we're going to have to wait on that one. But that's definitely something I'm very interested in, because I did like the Spyro Reignited trilogy. That was very good. You skip the Xbox showcase, you might have to watch it. Yeah, brand new Spyro game. It looks to be kind of a Spyro 4. They're not calling it a Spyro 4. They're calling it Spyro A Realm Beyond or something like that. I forget exactly what the title is. But it looks to be more of a free roam kind of game, because it looks like Spyro Reignited Trilogy Spyro, but a little bit older with a little bit more of a redesign. And so it looks as though he can just fly whenever he wants to now. And so people are speculating it's going to be a kind of an open, free roam kind of game where you have to run around and do objectives and stuff. I don't know. Other than a teaser trailer, we haven't seen much about it. But it is being made by Toys for Bob. They won their independence from Microsoft. And yeah, it seems as though that they sort of said, hey to Activision, let us do another proper Spyro game, because people really want Spyro. So, yeah, that is apparently a thing. So, hey, should be good fun, I think. Definitely looking forward to that one. So, as I said, I am definitely going to leave it there for now. But as I say, it was fine. But honestly, other than Ocarina of Time remake and a few other things, not really a lot for me. At this point, I feel like we're just in a holding pattern, you know, waiting for something big and grand that blows us all away. But honestly, at this point, I don't know what it can be, you know? I don't know. Anyway, thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.